Welcome back, YouTubers. As promised, we're back with the Rainbarrel, and the caulking has now dried on it. So we will be running water through it to test to see how well it works. In order to run the water through the barrel, we're using one of our other barrels that are already full of water. We're just using an old sump pump, and I've attached a PVC pipe and an old vacuum line I have to it so that we can get water to the barrel. We're using this water can to demonstrate is when water flows down the gutter, it will flow into the top of the pipe. During a slow rain, you should have no problems with getting water into the pipe. During a very, very hard rain, it may be a little more difficult. When we were using the vacuum hose on the top of this, it was quite a bit of a challenge to get all the water to go in. And that was because the sump pump pumps about 20 gallons a minute, so it was really pumping a lot through. So we went ahead and we filled the barrel with a little bit of water, and now we're ready to see how the spigot works. It doesn't go really fast or anything, but it comes out. Now we have another. Okay, now that we are able to rinse out the barrel pretty well with some other rainwater that we've already collected, I just wanted to mention that since we don't have an overflow on this yet, and we also don't have a vent hole, that what we're doing is we're actually loosening this bung here on the front end to where it's just screwed in about half a turn. And that's allowing enough air to be able to come out, so that way when you have high flow going in, you don't have a problem of it not going in. We also have this small hole drilled in this front piece, and any water that collects on the top is running out this hole down the front of the barrel. This keeps water from coming back or staying on the top of the barrel. If you don't like the whole idea of loosening the bung in order to have airflow, you can actually remove it all together, take a piece of screen, and place it over this section. Take one of these round clamps and clamp it down. Or for a more permanent fixture, you could actually take the screen, lay it down, lay a bead of silicone around it, and then put the screen down over top. This will keep any debris from getting out and any mosquitoes from getting in. If you happen to have a problem with mosquitoes, the best way to deal with them is to take 2 tablespoons of olive oil and put it down inside of your barrel. Putting olive oil in the barrel is not harmful to any of your plants. What it does is when the mosquitoes get in there and they lay their eggs, they are not able to fly out once they've hatched because they drowned in the oil in the water. In a future video, I'll be showing you how to hook up a multi-barrel system by putting in an overflow on one barrel to overflow into the next barrel, and so on and so on and so on, until the last barrel actually has a hose draining from it for its overflow to get rid of any excess water. The barrel that we got the rainwater out of was just a open top barrel that we'd been catching rainwater in. As you can see, there's some debris already on the screen. This debris is not blocking it enough to where it prevents the water from really going in. You would really only have that problem when you get a lot of leaves or a big leaf or anything like that covering it. Because as the rainwater's going in, it's actually making this circulate, and it stays off of the screen pretty well. You can actually see it floating in there most of the time. It's not until after the rain that you would really have a problem and need to clean it before the next rain. Another point that I wanted to make is that when I drilled the hole for the spigot, I made it a couple inches from the bottom of the barrel. If this were sitting flush to the ground, you wouldn't be able to hook up a hose to it. That's why you would need to put something like cinder blocks or something else under it to raise it up. I've just used a couple milk crates that I had laying around. Now this barrel is ready for hookup, the downspout around front. One of the ways that you can connect your rain barrel to your downspout is by using one of these plastic elbows. Just attach to the end of your gutter, and then the water come out the hole and drain right into the rain barrel. This one is best for open top barrels. This is the one we had on our downspout, and I removed it, and I'll show you what it looks like now for our new rain barrel. This is the way the new rain barrel is attached. I have the gutter pipe running down into the top of the PVC piping here. You can see it's attached up there, the gutter, all the way down into the barrel. We have 3 milk crates holding the barrel up, which should be plenty. And we can still get to our faucet. We just need to wait for a rain. In order to cut your downspout, you can just use a hacksaw, cut it right off, stick your downspout into the PVC piping. If you have any problems, you could always go to Home Depot, Lowe's, any hardware store, and pick up a connector piece that it actually is made out of PVC. Slide it onto the end, zip a couple screws in it, it'll attach directly to your pipe. Thank you for watching part 2 of how to make a rain barrel. If you like this video, please click subscribe, and don't forget to rate 5 stars and leave a comment below. Thank you. Well, we got the water flowing already.
Ready?
Yep. Way too much power.
I want to remove that little plug.
Yeah, did you see it fly up?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to stick the hose down in the actual part for a little bit, get it filled up.
Yeah, go ahead and turn it off. Okay. This will not harm.
This is not hazardous to any of your plants or vegetables. However, it does stop the mosquitoes from, you're like, why don't you just say that?